Hey Aries, welcome in. Let's get a look and see what's going on for you for the month of April. If this is your first time here, welcome in. My name is Amy. I am an intuitive card reader. I have been reading cards for over 2 decades. Can you believe it? If you're returning, I love you so much. Thank you for your support. So Aries, let's dive into this exciting energy for the month of April. I feel like many of you are speaking your truth. There's something that you need to get off your chest. Nobody look at my nails, okay? I'm gonna try not to use the ones that are chipping. This could be significant for you, Aries. There could be something that maybe you're feeling a little insecure about and you don't want other people to notice it. But you know, our insecurities, when we walk around insecure about them, they're shouted out to the world. Our energy draws people's attention to our shortcomings if we allow it, right? So there's something here, that a shortcoming that maybe you perceive as a shortcoming, or somebody else, that's what it is. Somebody else perceives something about you as a shortcoming, and it's part of your personality. It's part of who you are. They don't understand you. So you're speaking your truth on a topic here and how it feels, right? How it hurts your heart. And this is bringing you some inner healing. I almost said inner peace. So I feel like, Aries, you have something you want to get off your chest here. And that's going to be good for your mental, right? To really get something off your chest. All right, so let's see what the energy is. Your overall energy is amazing, Aries. You have been wishing for something, a miracle, something that you think about and then say, but that could never happen. Or I'm hearing that'll be the day that pigs fly. There's something, a miracle. You've been praying hard, believing hard, manifesting hard. This says, expect the wondrous to emerge. And he's holding this genie lamp here. Okay, not for everybody, but for some of you, I'm hearing the Christina Aguilera song, I'm a Genie in a Bottle, Rub Me the Right Way. So this could be about a person here, Aries. This could just be about a far away, something that you perceive as far away from you. But there is a miracle unfolding. I feel like God wants to show you, universe, source, higher self wants to show you the power of creation, the power of intention here. Also spell casting. As we speak our words and put them out into the universe, we are weaving a fabric for ourselves, a fabric of a life. I'm hearing the fabric of America. So it's like, as you speak words and put them into the universe, they are compounding and building, right, what it is you're speaking. If you believe that no miracles are going to happen for you, then no miracles are going to happen for you. If you believe that nothing ever changes for you, then nothing's ever going to change for you. But if you believe and you see it in your mind's eye and you know that you can have it, you will have it. And the next card we have is First Light, beginning of a new cycle. So this miracle is bringing fruit into your life. You're manifesting a nurturing, sweet, beautiful fruit here. This is fall leaves that are winter. This is like a winterscape, fall leaves falling. Looks like there's some birds' eggs here, which is currently in the US. We're in the springtime here. So birds are building nests. They are laying eggs. There are things getting ready to develop. So you have something developing in your life here, Aries. This is a breath of fresh air. This is a new timeline, a new beginning. And you know what? When I clarified, guess what I got? The wheel. Archangel Jeremiel, new beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. I'm telling you, Aries, there is something amazing happening in your life here. You went through something really difficult. You could have been going through a time where you didn't feel comfortable enough or safe enough to speak your truth. Maybe you spent a lot of time working on your inner healing here, and wishing for something to be different, wishing for a do over. That's what I'm getting. Excuse me. And you're getting that. You're getting this wish. Okay. That's exciting. That's amazing. So while this miracle, right, and I want to say, Aries, make sure that you are preparing. I feel like you have prepared your soil, which is us, the mind, the heart energy, right? Giving it nutrients, paying attention to it. For some of you, like making sure, doing daily check-ins. There's like, I want to say like a massage, like a massaging of self to work out toxins, to work out, massaging out what's not yours or what doesn't serve you anymore. Maybe that's why this new miracle, this new beginning is opening up for you, because you have purged yourself of things that your body, your muscles, or actually sometimes when we have sadness and grief that we don't deal with and we bury it, it goes into our muscles. And sometimes people get massages, grief massages, that work the pain out of their body, okay? Because we can store pain in different parts of our body. So I feel like you have spent time working out the toxins, really massaging out grief, pain, loss, things that didn't serve you anymore, things that your heart wanted to hold on to, but your spirit was telling you to let go of, okay? So maybe that's why all of this speaking affirmations, releasing things, cutting cords is freeing you for this new beginning. I'm getting an image of like this wheel wanting to turn here, but it was like maybe it had roots and webs and dust, right? Something hadn't happened, hadn't changed in a long time. And as you cut the cords and you purge and you weed your garden, the soil of your heart and your soul, you're allowing this wheel, you're freeing it up. It's like you're like the Tin Man, right? You're giving it oil, grease here. You're giving the nutrients, you're giving self the nutrients that you need to change the mindset, the mental body, to change the thoughts, the directions, the wheel to turn here, okay? Wow. What I'm getting is a lot more deeper, but I'm not going to keep going. I think you get that. All right, so the energy to work with right now is the hummingbird. Joy, you could be seeing hummingbirds. It's about that time of year here in the Midwest that we will start to see hummingbirds. Last year I saw a baby hummingbird, y'all. It was like this big. It was the cutest thing. So rare too. And this is about lightening up, lightening your load. Okay, maybe some of you sense that this new beginning, this miracle is coming here, or maybe it's just that the joy within your heart, now that you've let go of an old timeline, you can feel this joy, okay? It's like this tangible sense of happiness, okay? It's allowing the heart to breathe again. It's unfreezing the heart energy here. So when I clarified this joy, I got the 3 of Wands. So your ships are coming in. Like I said, you have been waiting for something for a very long time. And you've also felt like there's been a blockage, okay? He's standing in front of this brick wall here, looking over into the sea, the water of his emotions, which are finally calm. He's finally able to feel stable enough, maybe put the anxiety behind him to allow these ships to come in, to welcome the ships. So there's something in the emotional body that you are welcoming. You're allowing this in now, Aries. And look, I got the 2 of Cups, and see how he's got this. I don't ever remember what this is called, y'all. It starts with a C, C-O-R, Cornelius. That's what I always call it. It's not Cornelius. Cornucopia. It's not a cornucopia. Anyways, this represents healing, okay? So you've spent time healing, and again, we see this same character here okay, with the anxiety behind him and walking towards his stability and standing in his truth here, okay? He's not afraid to walk the walk and talk the talk. His legs have the blue representing the truth of the throat chakra. So you walk the walk and you talk the talk here, and you've spent time healing, okay? So there is a masculine, take this how it fits, there is some type of masculine that is really bringing healing to the heart energy, letting go of anxiety around a connection, maybe letting go of whatever the blockages they perceived, or flip it how it, whatever here. Somebody's done healing to be able to approach a person in a proper way, to allow joy back into their life, the joy of the connection, okay? All right, so the energy right now that, hold on a second. The unseen energy, sorry about that. I just had a little bit of a brain fart there. Taking a pause could be significant, okay? So the unseen energy that you are working with, Aries, is number one, you are an empath. I think if you don't already know that, you are really starting to realize that. You could pick up on other people's energies. You could absorb people's sadness. You could go out to Walmart and get home and just feel every emotion, okay, that you had picked up while you were out in the store. You need to protect your energy. You need to put up energetic guards, mirrors. You need to be aware of shaking hands with people, okay? The energy transfer is very real, okay? Energy can't be destroyed. It only can be changed or transmuted. And sometimes people have an overwhelming amount of sadness, grief, anger. And when you pick up on those emotions, it can be very frustrating. So you are a super empath here. And there could be somebody in your environment that maybe has panic attacks, or maybe they are trying to distract you with beauty or something alluring here, okay, Aries? There's something significant about somebody panicking around you making a decision based on protecting your energy, and being an empath here. Somebody wanting to kind of isolate their energy, ground their energy, spend time with themselves here. Maybe you're like spending time with yourself, sleeping. Maybe you just need sleep, rest here. But the unseen energy is there's somebody in a panic around you, and it has to do with your heart energy. Maybe you're deciding to choose something that puts you in a direction of beautiful growth here. Maybe you're choosing a direction because you are chosen, Aries. You're choosing a direction that serves the heart, and you serve from the heart here. And somebody wants to stop you. It's like they're, hey, look at me, look at me. They're a look at me. Yeah, they're a look at me. You got to look at me in your environment here, Aries. And they see that you're chosen. They see that you come from the heart. They see that you have growth and maturity. And they don't want this. They want to be a bugaboo. They want to bring you back down to their level. So they could be going through some type of energy around you right now where they're panicking. They're panicking because they see you ascending, your heart growing and opening, and they don't like it. So there could be drama, a drama starter here, okay? They don't want you following your chosen path here because I feel like it doesn't involve them. They also could be a false star here, which means because they are a look at me, there's a lot of stories about them, okay? A lot of talking about them here. A lot of false stories of look what I did, or look what I can do. Look what I can do. Yeah, Stuart, right? Look what I can do. So this is somebody that's just ridiculous, very immature, very codependent, and very codependent on your heart energy. They don't want other people to okay, not that other people would, but they're a manipulator, so they see other people as a manipulator. They don't want other people to take advantage of your good heart, to manipulate your good heart. They want all that for themselves, okay? It's very selfish energy here. What else, Spirit? You have anything to say about that? You could be definitely feeling in a Two of Swords energy right now that there is a decision. You're making a decision from the heart. I feel like you're ascending past this look at me person, right? And they don't like that. All right. So be aware of that unseen energy. Anybody that's panicking, needing your attention, and it's not a real emergency. This is a distraction to take you away from following your heart energy, okay? So, or whatever spirits put on your heart at that exact time. Pay attention to timing as well. Okay, so the unseen energy that's working for you is happiness. How beautiful is this? You've undergone a transformation here. You are sure. You are sure. You also are flying free. Okay, you're letting go of anxiety. There is a lot of anxiety coming up in this reading, Aries. So I feel like you are somebody who has struggled with a lot of anxiety. Maybe it's only around a certain topic here. Most of the world suffers from anxiety, so it's not that rare, but it is something that is, when it affects you, it is very inflicting, right? It is very disarming when you suffer from anxiety, but you've let go of it, okay? Because in most of these tarot cards here, the anxiety is behind this person, okay? So maybe you're transmuting anxiety into excitement here, and you're leaning into this happiness, into nature, into the mysteries, right? The mysteries of the world. Something here about your thoughts. There's a lot of air energy in this card. Your thoughts have changed around something. You've let go of the anxiety, and now, because maybe it's just because you have this new beginning, you have this miracle, you're on this new path of happiness. Look at her looking up. It's almost as though she's really giving thanks here, okay? There's a lot to give thanks for in this new cycle here. And so when I clarified this, I got unexpected income number 27 and main female number 2. So if this resonates with you, there is a main female here that's coming into a lot of unexpected money, unexpected income. Some of you are selling a house. Okay, there's some type of an inheritance or house that you are selling. It's bringing this unexpected income. There's also something about a new endeavor, a new project here that you are starting that's going to be very balanced and bring in this Ace of Pentacles, new money here. This is also a number 11. This is a new beginning with your money. All right, so this happiness could be about a new opportunity with your money here, Aries. All right, so the advice here, where'd it go? Oh, yeah, your advice here is spiritual law of attraction. This is, I know how to say this, but I can't remember. Melchizedek. I can't, don't ask me to say that right now. This is, some of you could be studying sacred geometry, esoteric wisdom and knowledge here. This is literally the card of like attracts like. If you want to change what you're attracting in your life, change your thoughts. Change the way that you behave, cognitively change your behavior, okay? So this card definitely is speaking to what you have been drawing into your life. You are seeing, there's something that you've seen, a pattern. You're paying attention to the behavior patterns. So it doesn't even have to be about behavior, but I feel for the majority of you, it is. You're noticing the patterns in your life. You are changing what you are attracting in your life. Some of you could be, just discovering the law of attraction. Abraham Hicks here. Maybe some of you are working with the teachings of Dr. Dyer. Be some type of spiritual teacher here that is influencing you to pay attention to the spiritual laws around you, okay? The spiritual laws of attraction. I'm sorry, I don't know what was up with that. But you're putting a lot of work into this. You're paying mind to this with the Eight of Pentacles. You have become very good at speaking and manifesting here. You're becoming very aware about where you put your energy. What you give energy to is what you bring about, right? What you think about is what you bring about. So a lot of you are giving mind, paying attention, very aware of what you're manifesting up here. You're paying attention, and maybe this is why you are manifesting this miracle. You figured out the law of attraction. Beautiful. All right, so your love messages, Aries. Okay, we have picture, looking at pictures, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. So you could be thinking about somebody, or somebody could be thinking about you. We have the Eiffel Tower, we have San Francisco, and we have the Colosseum on here. Those could be significant places for you. What does that say? Happy birthday. One is clock. Needing time, cycles and takes time to heal and progressing. So this speaks to me about some type of change in a love situation, a separation, okay? Or maybe just really thinking about somebody or something of the past, right? The spiritual law of attraction, what you think about, you bring about. Thinking about what you manifested in the past. When I clarified these cards, I got getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And I also got love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically. So this could be something here where there was a pause energy and somebody needed to love themselves first. They needed to see themselves clearly. They needed to take a pause to realize, their individuality. Okay, so there was somebody here that maybe you need to get to know each other. There could be some type of distance between you two or separation. This is somebody from the past. I'm seeing 5 years. So this could be somebody you haven't seen in 5 years, 5 months, okay? But they're thinking about you, or you could be thinking about them. They have gone on a self-love journey here, and it's probably going to be some type of adventure getting to know this person again, because people change. Time changes people. People heal. And when people drop the baggage that they don't need anymore, that can change them, right? So your angel messages are holy love. That's beautiful. This is a divine love here. And this is just walking in that energy consciousness of love, Christ consciousness love, loving your fellow human being, loving yourself, loving others the way that God has loved you. And that also is forgiveness, right? Forgiving and loving others as you have been forgiven with unconditional love. And then we have ease and grace, Aries. This is a beautiful card about really realizing that what we think about, we bring about. And this is somebody that has clear intention, and they're changing the script here. They're changing the program, the matrix. They're rewriting something into the matrix, into their matrix, and then they're bringing it down from the spiritual realm into the 5D. So this is ease and grace. He's balancing on one foot very gracefully. So even in situations that are not easy to navigate or that can be uncomfortable, you're being encouraged to just rest in grace, move with grace, and move with ease here. Don't put too much on yourself at this time. Know that everything comes into your experience at divine timing, and the way that you think about it is the way that you bring it about. Do you want to bring it about in a graceful way, in an easy way, or do you feel like you have to go through the hard lessons here that sometimes we put ourselves through instead of just learning from an easy way, okay? A Christ or conscious-centered way. So let's close out the message here. Let's get a message for the sign of Aries. That was so quick. That just came flying out. Oh my God, this is crazy. This is the card of soulmate. Let me get my glasses. My glasses, y'all. Get my glasses. These are so dirty. Okay, so you got this card of soulmate. It says, using the sequence of energy of, okay, using the sequence of energy of soulmates. I'm sorry, there is such a glare. Okay. The energy of soulmates is aroused in my being. I now attract the other half of my soul. All my exciting relationships are deeply enriched and imbued with soulmate energy. Oh my God, Aries, you're calling in a soulmate. That is beautiful. You are manifesting something really amazing. This was an amazing reading all about manifestation. What you think about, you bring about. I love you, Aries. Please like, share, and subscribe. Bye.